Hey everybody, and welcome to the Final Fantasy Tactics Colosseum AI Tournament League for July. It's been a huge month of changes, with 25% of the total code going into Colosseum having been committed this month alone. I'm Sardek, and with me in the booth tonight is Omegasuspekt.
Good evening, Gladiators. Super excited to see how this turns out.
There's a whole bunch of stuff to see, so let's get right into it immediately. Starting out, we have Omegasuspekt versus Sardek. The Collectors versus Last Minute Preseason. I woke up at 12:30, realized that there were no need for cuts and an uneven number of preseason teams, so I made one before I put the teams out. But first, Omegasuspekt's half, the Collectors. Exterminator the Squire with Ritual Magic, Damage Split, Defense Up, and Magic Defend Up. Conspirator the Chemist with Sing, Regenerator, Equip Armor, and Move +1. Interrogator the Monk with Dance, MP Switch, Equip Shield, and Move HP Up. And Oppressor the Squire with Planar Magic, Absorb Used MP, Short Charge, and Maintenance. On the other side, for Last Minute Preseason, we have Defender the Priest with Time Magic, Auto Potion, Monster Skill, and Equipped Sword. Monster Skill. I forgot to rename Ritual. That's Ritual. I'll get that after this match. Flappy the Chocobo with Chocobop. Gobru the Goblin with Use Hand Hamido and Attack Up. And Punch the Monk with Basic Skill, Counter, Lionheart, and Guts. Going to large, 29 to start.
I don't know what that monk's going to hit for, but it's probably a lot. I know Lionheart is now 110 brave.
It was already a lot before that.
Right. Full team haste for Last Minute Preseason team, which we have in white. The Collectors are in black. Overloaded Gravity 2 being charged there.
And of course, right out of the gate, you can see Paladed Monsters.
Yep, the white Chocobo there, very cool.
Somebody learned the lesson of, ouch.
Yeah, that Panther does not have a lot of health. It's one shot by the Goblin there. But the Chocobo is already down to Wiznibus. Now is being rezzed by the Priest. For the full life.
Notably, that Priest had 0 MP when she started casting.
Ooh. Now she has 0 HP.
Huh. Just my luck.
Yep, Monk decided not to attack there for some reason. There's Gravity 2 coming out here.
Misses her, though.
Man, this is unfortunate.
Yeah, don't know what the AI is doing.
I don't even think she has Overload.
Well, it has nothing. She doesn't have Overload, but even if she did, she's berserked. She doesn't count that stuff.
Yeah, fair.
I wonder if it's an interaction between Book and Berserk.
Oh, yeah. That would make sense to me.
We'll find out. Like I said, wouldn't be preseason without problems. She survives.
Yeah, 43 damage, not even enough to get the kill there.
Chocobo just cleaning up.
I didn't realize that Choco Meteor is AoE. That's awesome.
It's not.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I took away AoE and then forgot to update that.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got that. Yeah, despite the slow start here and the monk doing nothing, the Choco's kind of bringing it back here.
Well, they are the most popular unit this tournament for a reason, I imagine. And also, it's nice having, like, a repeatable test case here. I can test what the deal is with Berserk and, like...
Yep.
Run through the debugger and see what it's getting snagged on. Yeah, move into the incorrect AoE. Give me at least some compensation for having lost the monk.
Gotta keep that useless monk protected. Yeah.
I feel like
here.
I feel like I can just concede game 1 and go to game 2.
Sure. That is within your power.
It will take a minute, and I just want to go to the small map and see if we do a little better there.
Once again, a full team haste 2.
Interesting that it took all her MP and none of her HP. I'm going to have to look into that. So she's taking a little extra.
I was wondering why she ran out of mana last match just from casting that.
I think it's double charging her. And actually, I know
Yeah.
why it's double charging her. So that'll be an easy fix.
Rain Life, the Grabby 2, and the Wiz Nibus should be enough to kill at least one. Got the goblin. Now
She's
the monk's
attacking this
attacking.
time.
Sure. Squire and Dancer down.
And we saw that
Collectors.
the priest again had 0 mana, but is casting. I imagine this one goes a little differently with the monk actually functioning.
100%.
It's like Chocobo's just going to murder the hell out of that. Oh, MP switch.
Hey. Holy 828 damage on that Squire with the crit from the Berserk monk.
Chocobo double turns the monk. Although hastes wear off. Phoenix down, of course, well timed to give her her turn.
That is so much damage.
Well, she has her flaws, as we saw game 1, but...
Yeah, I'm not complaining, because big numbers are like, whoa!
What Zodiac triangle are you on?
Let me check.
I guess I'll see it in just a second. I'm, of course, on my traditional Leo, Aries, Sagittarius triangle.
Leo, Libra, Sagittarius for me.
So, probably good compat with my,
Yeah.
Or no, maybe it's best, actually, because she's Aries, and Aries, Libra... Or no, those aren't best, so yeah, probably good compat. Uh-oh.
Yep, this is gonna hurt. What the fuck was that? It hit the squire and the monk died?
Well, it hit all 3.
Okay, I just didn't have the animation for all 3. That's so funny.
Yeah, I changed it to Meteor Rain so that it would have the display animation for all 3, and then I changed it back to Choco Meteor when I changed it to 1 AoE, and then I just forgot to change it to to no AoE, and I forgot to change it to no AoE. I have both of those sitting queued up ready to patch as soon as this match is over.
Nice.
That is hilarious, though.
Like dying of fright.
Pair of monks just tearing it up.
With that, Sardek takes it. 2-1.
2-1 for last-minute preseason. Quick patch job going in. Scratch head. Patches in, and back we go. Up next, Coppola versus Barren. Let's Go Gambling versus the Monsters of Ivlis. Oh boy, so many chocobos. For Let's Go Gambling, we have Sustain the Chocobo with Regenerator and Fly. Main dish the Aribo with HP Restore and Defense Up. For free, the Blood Mage with Yin Yang Magic, Auto Potion Short Charge, and Move HP Up. And RNG Devil the Summoner with Time Magic, Arrow Guard, half of MP, and Move +1. On the other side, for the Monsters of Ivlis, we have Ramza the Chocobo, HP Restore and Fly, Dice Darg the Goblin, Counter Throw and Attack Up, Luso the Chocobo with HP Restore and Fly, and Zalbag the Behemoth with Counter and Concentrate. I suspect we're going to see a decent number of Concentrate Behemoths. I knew that was going to draw some attention. Large 50 starting us off.
I absolutely love the new monster design. Being able to build monsters that we want. It's very, very cool.
I figure it was inevitable. It just took me being able to understand how it was put together to make it happen.
Sure. And that coupled with the monster color palettes. It's just so cool. Monster's got a huge glow up this month.
I asked Ajorably for those sprites like 3 months ago in preparation for this month.
Thank you, Ajorably.
Yeah, she did a fantastic job.
I believe we saw a full team haste 2 come out of Let's Go Gambling here in yellow. And we have the monsters of Iblis in black.
Starting something out of the summoner. Slow. No dice, though. One chocobo down. Not quite enough to finish off the summoner, though. Does take him out of the fight.
That is near fatal and just running away now. Doggo finally gets in on the action here. And misses.
20% confusion being charged.
Only 20%, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of magic evade on behemoths.
Oh, really interesting. There, the black chocobo does finish off the yellow summoner. And
You've
the
seen
pig
this ability
then
before.
runs up on him and oohs on him. Is that black chocobo not immune? I guess he is not.
No, he is.
Oh, just not to death sentence, I guess?
Yeah, immunity only has loss of control status, so he didn't get confused. Small stab up 108. Auto potion for 90.
So they're not immune to like poison and stuff?
No. Immunity has a very specific set of things that it confers.
Gotcha. There's another Choco Meteor to kill the pig. Black Chocobo's probably not going to be able to get into range. Oh, he might be able to get into range of that Chocobo now. Chocobos are looking pretty dangerous for sure. 256 range damage.
That Chocobo has death sentence, so...
Yeah, this is his last turn, I believe, right?
Looks like it.
And now we have a Blood Mage going up against a Behemoth.
Yeah, it's not going to go well for the Blood Mage, considering the stab-ups never miss.
Yeah, that's going to end right now. With that, the Monsters of Iblis take game 1.
Due to what appears to be problems with Ritual, it appears to be just zeroing their MP when they have enough.
Interesting.
So, I will have that fixed for tomorrow. That I'm pretty sure I know exactly why that's happening.
Yes, you did, Barren.
Barren's like, whoa, I won one?
Full team haste 2 for Let's Go Gambling again.
But those early Chocobos are dangerous. Down goes the Summoner before he can do anything.
Here comes the poo for the death sentence on one of the black Chocobos here.
That's
Blood
going to be a
Mage moves
lot
up,
of damage
does
he
nothing.
can do, though. That was a huge Giga
Yeah.
Flare. Wow. Well, he lands his own version of poo.
is now confused and death sentenced.
And I see why it was such a low hit rate now. That's one of the bigger statuses. I gave it a pretty low hit rate. You have to really stack your MA if you want that one to hit.
Yeah, and I think that Blood Mage only has like 13 MA, so...
Giga Flare to break the confuse. Or no, just going offensive. Although between the Chocobo and the Behemoth should be fine. Oh, I forgot to remove doesn't stack with Sturdy from Death Sentence.
Sturdy is not supposed to remove death sentence now?
It is not.
There we go. Barren takes game 2 and takes the match 2-0 with the Monsters of Iblis.
Give me 1 second to fix that Sturdy, and we will be right back. Death Sentence. Where are you, Death Sentence? There you are. Alright, once again, back to it. Up next, Omegasuspekt 2 versus Coppola 2. The Birds and the Tree versus I Made This in 30 Seconds. For the Birds in the Tree, we have Odd Bird the Floaty Ball with MA Save, Abandon, and Magic Defend Up. The Tree the Woodman with Damage Split and Magic Defend Up. Fast Bird the Jaravis with Critical Quick. And Big Bird the Chocobo with Regenerator and Ignore Height. On the other side, for I Made This in 30 Seconds, Apex the Jaravis with CT Save. Boko the Chocobo with Fly. Caesar the Ghoul with Blade Grasp. And Dane the Woodman with Damage Split and Magic Defend Up. That is 8 monsters, of which 3 overlap. The
What
Ghoul
the fuck
and the
happened
Floaty
here?
Ball are the, I mean, apparently...
This team took me hours to make, and Coppola made the same team in under 30 seconds. Incredible.
Whoops. Going too large 55. I went to the wrong map. Well, we saw that monsters can be really effective last match. And
For sure.
more of the same this match, I suppose.
We've got 30 seconds in purple here, and the Birds in the Tree in yellow, I believe.
Brown, it looks like.
Yeah, brown. Chocobo gets the first bit of offense here, the brown Chocobo. Purple Chocobo cut, get into range to get offense himself.
Double Blessing of Nature. More consistent Protect Spirit lands 3 for that one. Zephyr takes a big chunk out of him. Blade Grasp answers that one.
Yep. Brown Bird, Fast Bird is down. I don't think he had re-raise.
Can't Blade Grasp an I-Beam, though. Good night.
purple bird is in the back lines here.
Takes
Oh,
down
tree
the
goes
tree.
down. Both of Brown's units that don't have re-raise are down.
A lot of this is going to be dependent on how effective that eye can be. Chocobo is down. It's a 2-on-2 once more.
Tree and Giravis versus Chocobo and Loadaball.
Interesting how your teams had 3 overlap, and the ones that survive have none.
Yeah, that's interesting.
47% gaze. A chance was taken, but alas, no luck. Big Choco cure there, and then Jaravis takes time out for the Tailwind. That's pretty big.
Yep, no source of haste for Brown team right now.
Missing that Spirit of Life is huge, and the Petrify going through the second time, very good for the birds and the tree. No luck on the Storm Strike, and oh, double turned and gets a crystal. So this fight is not over yet.
Oh, Big Bird did have re-raise.
But I think that's still within Storm Strike range.
Yep, it was CT save and haste that Travis could probably double turn somebody again pretty quick here.
Zephyr is not quite enough. He was not able to get close enough. But the Ghoul is up.
Shit. Big damage onto the floaty ball there with the tear. 320 damage on the floaty ball. Does have re-raise, so probably going down right now. Chocobo is really weak.
However,
Probably not healthy enough to survive, but the floaty ball does come back.
The regen is enough to survive one. And that crystal for the floaty ball plus the I-beam just before the Ghoul's turn. Huge help. So it's once again a floaty ball versus a Jaravis.
A hasted Jaravis versus a floaty ball. Who wins?
That was a very low hit rate. Jaravis isn't missing because floaty balls have no physical evade.
And the quick double turn finishes it off. 30 seconds takes game 1.
I suppose you would expect it to be a close match when 3 out of the 4 teammates are the same.
Yeah, it did not disappoint. Couple of hates come out for the teams. The Ghoul gets the first bit of damage with a tear on the Chocobo, triggers regen.
Huge
Chocobo's
hit.
forced to cure. Yeah, those tears are hitting for 300 plus. Choco Meteor on the tree does get split.
I-beam for critical on the Chocobo instead of the kill on the Ghoul. Does get
Nature
one
does hit
re-raise.
the ball.
I'm surprised he didn't move up and go for maybe he doesn't know Leaf Dance.
I gave him Leaf Dance for sure.
Triple haste though.
Floater ball probably going down here to a tear. Does indeed.
Will be returning. Interesting not taking out the Chocobo. Are they expecting the Giravis to do it?
I don't know, to be honest.
Super weird.
I don't think I've hooked up the priorities.
Birds in the Tree just not being very effective this match. Double re-raise, though, from the tree. That ain't nothing.
And the Ghoul doesn't go after the floaty ball, it chooses to take out the re-raised Big Bird instead. Floater ball is hasted, but still in critical. Here we go, Magic Spirit takes the floater ball out of critical, but it's still a 4v3 right now. Floater ball once again in critical, but gets the Petrify onto Ghoul here. Choco Asuna's going to take that right away, though. Birds in the Tree just constantly on the back foot here. Eye Beam brings the purple Chocobo into critical. The re-upping of Tailwind means the Giravis doesn't go for any offense onto the Birds in the Tree here. Terror also misses, so a little bit of breathing room here for the Birds in the Tree.
Unclear on if it will be enough, though. It's going to rely pretty heavily on that tree if they're going to turn it around.
Blessing of Nature hits the floaty ball again. It's probably going down to a Throw Spirit here. Does indeed. Giravis does have re-raise as well. Floaty ball tries a gaze onto the enemy. Giravis does not hit.
Even if it did, that Chocobo's right there ready to Asuna. It's a lot of wasted turns for Birds in the Tree.
Floaty ball down again. Birds in the Tree only have 2 left here. Floaty ball returns.
Gets his haste.
But Giravis gets a Zephyr on it. Gets the kill again. Floaty ball returns again, but now he's going to take a Choco Meteor to the face. I was gonna say only the tree remains, but the Ajorably does re-raise immediately after getting killed by Terror. Hastes himself and moves into the corner. Ball is gonna get rezzed again here.
I've noticed
And
a neat thing.
What's that?
The monster abilities are actually costing MP now the way they used to not when they were just basic monsters, but they'll use the abilities even if they don't have enough MP to pay for it.
Oh, that is interesting.
Because monsters are hard-coded to be able to use their whole kit, but special monsters are coded to use MP. So they have kind of the best of both worlds there.
It is a detriment to any monsters that have MP switch, though, for sure.
Yeah, the behemoths actually lose out on that one. I'll probably just make sure all the behemoth skills cost 0. Regardless, the 30 seconds are the winners.
Might also affect enemy AI trying to like drain their mana as well.
Quite possibly. Up next we have Love Card Magic versus Break. Holy Magical Quartet versus Infernity Launcher. For Holy Magical Quartet, we have Sayaka the Monk with Holy Sword, HP Restore, Equip Armor, and Equip Sword. Mami the Mediator with White Magic, Auto Potion, Defense Up, and Move +1. And thankfully, a Madlimgen that no longer crashes the ROM. Madoka the Paladin with Black Magic, Dragon Spirit, Concentrate, and Magic Defend Up. And Kyoko the Lancer with Draw Out, Counter, Attack Up, and Move +2. On the other side, for Infernity Launcher, we have Randomizer the Squire with Planar Magic, Arrow Guard, Short Charge, and Move +2. Wildcat the Archer with Throw, Counter Throw, Concentrate, and Sicken. Necromancer the Black Mage, the Blood Mage with Basic Skill, CT Save, 2 Swords for double Scorpion Tail, and Move +1. And Archfiend the Ninja with Holy Sword, Dragon Spirit, Equip Shield, and Guts. Going to large, 40. Making brisk timing of this, 40 minutes into the stream and 3 out of 7 matches down.
Very nice. I think this is Infernity Launcher in brown and Holy Magical Quartet on the other side over here.
In white, it looks like.
White, yeah. I think that might be a 3-person
yellow,
pro
actually.
shell. Yep, yellow. 3-person pro shell for Infernity Gauntlet and person for.
I should have Ajorably look at Female Monk. That's probably not the best yellow.
Two-person haste for the Magical Quartet, while Infernity Launcher is already starting on their offense. Takes out the Paladin, I believe that is the move. No, not Paladin, the Monk that moved forward.
Ouch.
And just slices at the Paladin. Doesn't do a lot of damage and triggers Dragon Spirit. Paladin gets a little heal from the Lancer.
Redirects the randomizer.
Oh, okay, nice.
But he gets it right back from the ninja.
I punch the Pro Shell onto you. Holy Magical Quartet, definitely the driver's seat here. Has 3 up right now.
Dispels continue landing. Ouch. Big bonks from the Blood Mage. Lancer takes out the Squire. It is just this Blood Mage versus the whole squad.
Blood Mage looks like he's rocking yellow as well, almost.
Yeah, brown and yellow are kind of hard to disambiguate.
Yeah, probably the 2 closest.
They're 2 of the least popular colors, so them going up against each other is not something you're going to see often.
Yeah, very true. And that Blood Mage hits for a lot.
This Paladin's no slouch either, though. Her Pro Shell wears
just
off.
solo the whole team.
Without Pro Shell, and with that extra damage from Sundown, target is enough to finish it. Game 1 goes to Infernity Launcher.
Not how I expected that to end. Does the Blood Mage have an backup? I'm gonna check.
No, he has 2 swords.
Right, right.
Deciding not to go for Dispel 2, going for Confuses instead. And Infernity Launcher just coming out of the gates. Brutal.
Yep. That dual flail is crazy. Use Meat Eater healing the enemy team here. 432 damage out of that archer. Infernity Launcher just has damage everywhere.
And Randomizer with the Dispel 2s to help them get those lethal hits or Confuse 2s.
Yeah.
The new face of aggro is Infernity Launcher. 2-0. That was decisive. Up next we have Crab vs. Soul, pre-middle-aged mutant Ninja Turtles versus What's for Dinner. For the Ninja Turtles, we have Knee Pain the Time Mage with item, weapon guard, defense up, and throw item. Bills the Squire with Steel, Hamido's Secret Hunt, and Equip Gun. Diabetes the Priest with Yin Yang Magic, Arrow Guard, half of MP, and Magic Defend Up. And Taxes the Warlock with No ability, planar magic, auto potion, short charge, and guts. Give me a second.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to have to go in and fix that. I know what's going wrong here. Yum the Knight with Dance, Meatbone Slash, Secret Hunt, and Guts. Tastes the Chemist with Snipe, Auto Potion, Defense Up, and Magic Defend Up. Like the Blood Mage with Yin Yang Magic, Catch, Short Charge, and Move HP Up. And Chicken the Squire with Precision, Sunken State, 2 Swords, and Move +1. We will, however, be deferring that momentarily so that I can fix that to actually have abilities. Temporarily up, Warped versus Ajorably, Bloodsuckers versus the Winter Court. Up next, Simmon versus Kaffe.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see if there's a Warlock in this team before I say the needlessly long team name. Okay, we can actually show this one. Simmon versus Kaffe. That scene in The Little Mermaid where Ursula is shouting for Ariel to keep singing, and she says, "Sing for me," and keep singing a bunch of times. And I, Sardek, have always had a huge crush on Ursula and her big, sexy tentacles. Versus, these are units. Thank you, Simmon, for your contribution and for keeping it in preseason so I don't have to say that every damned round, which I wouldn't do. But for tentacles, we have Ursula the Behemoth with MP Switch and Concentrate. Sing the Goblin with Hamido and Attack Up. For the Woodman with Dragon Spirit and Magic Defend Up. And Me the Woodman with Dragon Spirit and Magic Defend Up. On the other side, that's why, interesting. For these are units, we have Frankie the Giravis with CT Save. Riley the Pisco Demon with Magic Attack Up and Counter Flood. Briar the Thief with Basic Skill Auto Potion, 2 Swords, and Sicken. And Skylar the Summoner with Planar Magic Barrier, Equip Armor, and Move +1. Going to large, 95. Alright, let's do a quick drop into Patcher here. The ride never ends.
Okay. We have, these are units in purple, I believe. And the big sexy tentacles on the other side in white.
I see why the Blood Mage wasn't using Blood Mage abilities. He did not have the Blood Mage skill set correctly credited.
Oh, we saw, oh no, that was a Squire using Delirium, I think. Well, that Blood Mage may have been improved by not using his skill 6. He just whacked the shit out of everybody.
It wasn't very good for Coppola in round 2, but... Alright, so that should be fixed now. Whoopsies. I added the skills to the skill set, and then just promptly forgot to, Oh, Blood Mage did in fact have Attack Up.
Oh.
Because the job just innately had Attack Up and Defend Up and Magic Defend Up. Not anymore. That has been remedied. Let's see, 1 F6 is what it's supposed to have. And 1 DE because of Ritual Magic.
Old Draining Poison brings the Behemoth into critical, but he healed from 3 there.
Warlocks didn't have any Innates, did they? Actually, I'll just look this up, because I gotta go into my seeds document anyways. Whoops. Okay, they do not.
Squid goes down. Behemoth and Tree are both dispelled of their buffs. This White Goblin's been amitoing everybody.
Let's make sure these actually match what they're supposed to. Okay, so at least they're seated correctly. Ouch.
Doggo is down. I can't tell who's on which team anymore, unfortunately. This is just the two trees and the Goblin versus the Dravis and Thief, I think.
Looks that way.
Yep, that is the way. Only the Dravis remains now, and he's in critical. The Thief does return and defies pain himself.
Brings back its teammate. Yeah, that Thief is cornered with nowhere to go. He keeps losing pieces of gear as well. Ouch, Hamito from the Goblin.
Yeah, Yo has been going off a ton this match.
Oh, you dummy, Sardek.
Big sexy tentacles take game one.
Going to small 38. I fixed the jobs and then closed Patcher without applying it. Good smart job. Just really thinking super hard.
It's been a long first half of the month for you.
That's the gods honest.
I love this Dravis defend sprite.
Yeah, I love all the monster defend sprites. Like, you basically never see them in vanilla, and they're so good.
I love that you added a new source of defend and Carbuncle as well. I use that on my main tourney team. See how that works out.
Holy shit. Blood Mage was just naturally immune to, like, goddamn every negative status effect. And dark, apparently.
The new class that was just released is overpowered. What is this, a free-to-play game?
Apparently. Don't make me start charging you. My community would wither and die overnight. Flew too
Shit,
close
the
to the
gaze
sun.
lands on the tree there. One of them is petrified now. I don't know if that team has a way to cure it either. And here we see a Bahamut, Bahamut, taking out one of the units there. Didn't see which one. I think we need the angle adjustment here. Camera angle. Oh, counterflood lands the slow onto the behemoth. Another gaze comes out. This one misses on the other tree. Tree chooses violence, brings the squid into critical but gets a counterflood himself.
Nice cure from the squid.
Followed by a Dispel 2 from the Summoner, getting trees buffs off.
Okay. Second Petrify.
There we go. Double draining poison weakens the behemoth. He's not in critical yet.
He's about to be losing his protect and re-raise though. He does have a big
Still-
stab up, but oh, body
Oh, it is.
blocked by
Oh,
the
Joe.
tree.
Oh, wow.
Jarvis moving in.
Travis just used Phelan twice in a row. Guess maybe he had nothing better to do. Doggo is in critical now. Life break on the Summoner. It's for 268, gets the kill, but then the Doggo dies.
Because she was casting herself.
So these are units. Takes game 2. We're going to a game 3.
Medium 75. Bird defend is so good.
Yeah.
50% petrify. Goes for it right out of the gate.
And gets it. We have petrified wood.
Nice. Super effective life break there. Okay, yeah. I figured it out. I know what's going wrong.
What's going wrong, Sardek?
There's a branch logic that's messed up that's causing them to be dropped to 0 MP when they use an ability. So Mage is not super great this preseason. They will be fixed for tomorrow. But on the bright side, no crashes.
Absolutely. And we found the important things to fix, or at least some of them.
Yeah, I've already done like 5 live fixes, and there's 2 major ones. MP costs for normies and probably just that, actually.
You've definitely seen some very interesting team comps here in preseason, so it gets me very hyped for what we're to see in the main tourney.
We've seen a lot of monsters here, although from what I understand, they're less common in the main tournament, and people were just tossing them in preseason because they wanted to see the new stuff.
I mean, my all-monster team was originally submitted to the main tourney, but it seemed like an easy one to cut in preseason to bring in a regular. I've seen some strength of monsters here in the preseason, so I think they deserve their spot on teams for sure.
I don't understand why Aqualung has this really bad hit chance.
Only the goblin remains for big sexy tentacles, so not long for this world.
Not able to Asuna back her tree. But it also doesn't
That was an
matter.
enemy tree.
Was it?
Yeah.
I guess not the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, here we go. Galba's gonna solo everybody with Amitos and crystals.
Sure is. Sure isn't.
Oh, Summoner has MP now.
Oh, she wastes it though.
And Barrier might not be a waste.
On the guy who's spamming Warn.
He's got some poisons as well.
Yeah, fair.
Scappo's got some crazy movement though.
Sturdies for friendlies. Are we sure that tree's
Shatter's
not on her
stumping
team?
us. I'm pretty damn sure, yeah.
It sure isn't.
There we go. Goblin's poisoned now. I don't think he has a way to clear that. So as long as purple team can survive, they will win this. That might be a big if here. He gets Hamito'd. She just doesn't want anybody to have any sad. Eve is down. He has re-raise. Summoner is critical. Eve is back. Goes for the hit. Gets Hamito. Goblin takes out everybody. Like, gets his tree back now to the Summoner Asunaing the petrified wood. So Goblin's definitely going to win this now here. Shatter on the Summoner.
The MVP for Big Sexy Tentacles was These Are Units Summoner.
Yep.
Anyways, that sure was something. Up next, Give Me a Minute. Or a second, I suppose. Patch ISO. Alright, we have Crab versus Soul. Pre-middle-aged mutant Ninja Turtles versus What's for Dinner. Knee Pain the Time Mage with item, throw item, weapon guard, and defense up. Bills the Squire with Steel Hamito Secret Hunt and Equip Gun. Diabetes the Priest with Yin Yang Magic Arrow Guard, half of MP and Magic Defend Up. And Taxes the Warlock with Planar Magic, Auto Potion, Short Charge, and Guts. On the other side, Yum the Knight with Dance, Meatbone Slash, Secret Hunt, and Guts. Tastes the Chemist with Snipe, Auto Potion, Defense Up, and Magic Defend Up. Like the Blood Mage with Yin Yang Magic, Catch, Short Charge, and Move HP Up. And Chicken the Squire with Precision, Sunken State, 2 Swords, and Move +1. Can't wait to see the crashes that happen now that I'm actually testing Blood Mage and Warlock skill sets. Hoo boy. Good luck me. Large 74 to start. We have a Warlock and a Blood Mage, so if any of my new formulas are broken...
About to find out.
This will be our first opportunity to find out. Running pre-tests when things aren't actually firing doesn't actually tell you if it's broken. Alright, well, the Warlock got through his turn without a crash, so that's a good start.
Full team haste and full team pro shell for What's for Dinner? Maybe?
Looks that way.
I want to say that's the Turtles because they're in green, but...
Nah, the Turtles are in red. Chicken time!
Instant chicken from the Green Squire here. That's fantastic. And a frog. What's for dinner? Chickens? Frogs?
Warlock is going for frog too. Lands it.
And we got another frog. Blood Mage is charging an ability.
Going for another frog. No luck this time, though. Squire with Deadly Poison, 240 on the Blood Mage.
Okay. Warlock goes for a basic attack for 5.
Yeah, because he used all his mana with his first attack.
Oh, yep.
Although the AI did go through every ability he has and did not find them crash-worthy, so hey, we take what we get.
Oh, did they actually go through the process of the ability?
Yeah,
So you can be confident that they've been ran essentially.
yeah, AI runs through the ability to see what happens.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Interesting.
Yes, Fig, I already know where the problem is, and I'll have it fixed, like, within minutes of the stream ending. Frog is back.
Do monsters lose all of their mana on the first cast as well?
Nope. That's how I figured out what the problem was.
Nice.
Because I kept seeing trees with like 12 and 16 mana left. So I'm like, oh, okay, so it's at this particular juncture of the tree. Monsters avoid it, humans don't. No, Warped, it's coming up next.
Welcome to this match where we have frogs and chickens everywhere.
The whole damn farm is here. Oh, let's frog the chicken. What could possibly go wrong?
Has science gone too far? An undead chicken now.
Undead chicken frog.
Is it actually a frog as well? I guess if it landed the undead, it probably landed a frog, huh? Suddenly an enervating dance out of nowhere.
Although I don't know if frog can't stack with chicken. It might. Or they might pop out of chicken right into frog. Run away!
Well, gotta mock the chicken even more?
Will not be returning to frog. I'm very comfortable with that,
Yeah, it ain't happening. With that, what's for dinner takes game 1.
I think I'm gonna call that one at... No, I'm not. I'll keep going. We're going to map 2.
People want frogs and chickens, Sardek. Why would you deprive them of that?
Yeah, that's what I was realizing. I'm like, you know... I'm like... 3/4 of the Ninja Turtles can't do anything because they run out of MP after their first turn. But on the other hand, frogs and chickens.
Exactly. Sorry, Crab. We appreciate your sacrifice for our enjoyment. Here we go. Mocking Strike on the time mage. Insta chicken.
Get chickened.
Necromorph on the priest does land. Undead frog.
Ouch.
Squire does manage to get a shot in. Takes the blood mage to critical. And he's gonna get a heal from the chemist. Why?
Because it's funny.
Can we get a frog on the other team? Yes, we can. But not for long, because the chemist does have cleanse. Maybe trying another necromorph? Nope. Probably doesn't have the MP for it. Does it drain life instead?
He actually can necromorph again. Because he has ritual, so he can cast at 0 MP.
Yep, good point, good point.
Poor Warlock having to bonk with his 5 staff instead of casting magic.
Yep.
That is a known feature, Barren. I say feature instead of bug because it's funny and I never wanted to fix it. If you have a crossbow in one hand and 2 swords and a melee weapon in the other hand, it will just let you hit with the melee weapon at crossbow range.
Is that particular to crossbows, or is it just any weapon?
Any ranged weapon. It's just that the only ranged weapon that has 2 hands happens to be a crossbow, the arbalist.
Right, but it would work for like lances as well, right?
Oh, right, there is a lance with 2 swords, the Dragon Whisker. So yes, it would work with that too. That poor chicken. Give me your life. Square could be attacking, but that's less funny. Uh-oh.
We're gonna see an undead chicken.
Sure do. Now I can actually check. Are you also a frog? You sure are. You know he has faith. You can just necromorph him.
I like how this warlock is like attacking the chemist for 5 damage each time, and then the chemist is attacking him for negative 5 damage each time.
Just slowly eat his brave for breakfast.
Definitely seems like the most effective chicken frog team that we've seen yet.
Down goes the chicken frog. dies to his own Hamido. Thanks, Overload.
Big heal from the Blood Mage there. The staff whack. Must be a healing staff. Maybe some kind of elemental absorb.
No, it is just healing staff.
Yeah, it was like 240 something. That's nice. Yeah, and it doesn't seem like the AI is just focusing on Knocking Strike either. It looks like they get him down to chicken and they want to get him down to like 0 brave, and then they start doing damage.
It's only a matter of time before he's frogged.
Yep. There's a Necromorph incoming. Right here? Nope, not quite in the range.
Pretty much a certainty next turn.
Yep. Mocking Strike's gonna get him. Oh, double miss. What do they have to get under to be chicken? 20?
10.
10, really? Yeah, 20 would probably be pretty crazy.
Down he goes. What's for dinner takes the match 2-0. Sorry about your MP, Crab. It'll be fixed for the main tournament. Your sacrifice is not gone unnoted. Up last tonight, WarpedEdge versus Ajorably, Bloodsuckers versus the Winter Court. For Bloodsuckers, Richard the Spellblade with item, damage split, ritual, and sicken. Chloe the Blood Mage with basic skill, counter magic, equip armor, and move +2. Joey the Knight with basic skill, weapon guard, 2 blood swords, move +3, and red shoes. And BB the Engineer with item, throw item, arrow guard, and secret hunt, our new female engineer sprite. On the other side, for the Winter Court, we have Queen Mahab the Warlock with ritual magic, weapon guard, defense up, and guts. And our old female engineer sprite, now female warlock. Lady Molly the Ninja with draw out, MP switch, attack up, and move +2. Father Christmas the Woodman. And Leon Shea the Chocobo with HP restore and fly. Going to large, 71.
No damage split on that tree.
Probably ran out of JP.
Sure.
Ajorablys. Yeah, Crab, we'll probably be seeing them tomorrow. I suspect it's just because of the MP issues. So, sorry
looks
about
like
that.
There's a mess up on... Oh, no, wait, that is the Blood Mage sprite for the female, isn't it?
Yep.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. We've got Winter Court in white here and Bloodsuckers in red. Very fitting colors for both teams.
Gimme.
Very cool. I think that might be one of the first... No, not the first Warlock spell we've seen.
Oof.
Jerry.
Ouch.
Oh, and a counter magic. Uh-oh. Okay, that's a lot of damage that just came out there. Do a red theme, put into critical, one dead on white. The Berserk Knight does find a way behind the Winter's Court here, gets the double blood sword swing. Not healing for a ton off of that, looked like only about 120 total. Red team trying to get back on their feet after that. Chocobo's gonna meteor the crap out of that. Yep. What was that? It showed 0 mana or something afterwards, like a mana switch kind of thing. Yep.
Yeah, blood mages have MP switch while casting.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. What do warlocks have? Oh, they have the apply random affliction, right? Or
Yep.
random status. I assume random negative status.
Random negative, yes.
Blood mages have MP switch while casting. That's very interesting.
And it's not like 70% or brave percent, it's 100%. It just happens.
Oh, okay.
However, it also rolls over.
Oh, interesting. I see.
So, like, they take damage from their MP first, which is fine because they have ritual.
Right. Well, Winter's Court only has one more unit to kill here, despite getting hit a double cheery at the start.
That double cheery was a whole lot worse for bloodsuckers than it was for the Winter Court.
Or no, Winter's Court is the one that did the double cheery, and they get the win in game 1 because of it.
Yeah, double cheery is, sure a thing. Chad Cabot.
Choco Bros.
Choco Bros. Very good opening force field.
Yeah, I think Warp said that the force field is taking mana for some reason.
Yeah, it's the spells taking mana problem. It's just literally everything is.
Interesting.
I know
Cherry
why.
only hits 1 here. Does get the kill though.
So does
Enemy
that.
Blood Mage runs up and gets a 28 little rod whack there for the kill.
Chonk. Oof. Hits a lot harder against that Chocobo.
Yep.
Bloodsucker's having a much easier time game 2. Not getting double cheeried definitely worked out in their favor. Who'da thunk? No, he has Ritual. He can cast it. And he just did. It's just that he wasn't previously.
Has a CT, right?
No, it's instant.
Oh, okay. With that, Bloodsuckers take game 2. We're going to game 3.
I mean, he could cast Dark Sword too. Does Dark Sword have CT? I don't think it does. Or if it does, it shouldn't. Let's see. Spellblade. No, they're both instant.
I don't know what I was thinking of. Do any of the
Sword skills charge? No. You might be thinking of
Okay.
Arena where, I think they call it Justice something or other.
I never played Arena, but I might just be thinking of Bella sword skills. Pretty sure they had a CT.
Phew, damage split, but not counter magic. Saved by the bell. Goodbye. I'll go to the tape and see what that was about. Warped. I'll watch it on the debugger tonight as well. See if I can get to the bottom of what the heck that was about.
Oof, yeah, that knight really chops down that tree.
Don't need an axe to beat a tree.
A regular attack out of the chocobo.
He just has bad compat with the Warlock, I think. Shell and Protect wears off. 180. It's enough for near fatal. She runs.
Chocobo could just stay up on the balcony and snipe the knight, but probably won't do that. Knight has a lot of crystals down here to work with as well.
I mean, Knight won't get any of them because he's berserked.
Yeah, that's very true.
And they get their Shell and Protect back. She has barely enough to survive him. Chocobo has the Choco Cure to stay ahead. Uh-oh. That's not who you want him targeting.
Well, it's a big hit from the chocobo.
But he's going to get a big hit right back. 240 heal.
240. And chocobo's down.
And her
Knight
Pro
is
Shell
almost
wore off.
surely gonna win this.
She's just going to run around through crystals.
Yeah, she's got just enough to survive this one.
21. So this is going to happen for a few more minutes. Gets the double turn.
Not at the right time, though. I don't even think there is a right time.
Yeah,
If there's any way that she can win it.
between his perm regen and oh, well, I guess she'll take his regen, so that's nice.
She's not going towards the other crystal. So she dies after this turn. On the knight's next turn, she should die.
Well, if he attacks from the front...
Oh! Oh!
No, she had 3.
Wow, I forgot about her regen.
Yeah, that she stole from him.
She got a double turn there, but doesn't have enough this time. And with that, the Bloodsuckers take game 3.
Bloodsuckers take it 2-1. Look at you, WarpedEdge. You made a knight do damage. So anyways, there you have the preseason. A couple errors. I'll have to get under the hood and fix the MP thing and look into Knight Sword not healing that one time. But at least no crashes, and most of the patcher issues worked out ahead of time. So at least we have that.
Very successful preseason.
I will see you all tomorrow with the main tournament, and I suppose I should go make the challenge bracket because I haven't done that yet. So anyways, thank you all for coming out, and of course, thanks to Omegasuspekt for being in the booth.
Happy to help.
That'll be it. See you all tomorrow.
GG's and good night, everybody.